Let me ask you something personal, but important. Have you noticed your erections aren't what they used to be? Maybe you don't wake up with those morning erections anymore. Maybe you start strong but can't stay hard. Or maybe you avoid intimacy because you're worried about failing in the moment. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. In fact, more than half of men over 60 report struggling with erection problems. But here's the part no one tells you. You don't have to settle for decline. I'm Dr. Jocelyn. I'm a urologist and men's health doctor, and for the last 5 years, I've helped men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s rebuild their confidence and performance, naturally without relying on harsh pills that only mask the problem. And in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 natural, science-backed fixes that can help you stay hard, last longer, and feel like yourself again. These aren't gimmicks. They're proven approaches that target the root causes of why erections get weaker with age. But before we dive in, do me a quick favor, hit the like button if you care about your health, and let me know in the comments. Where are you watching from today? I love seeing men from all over the world come together to take charge of their vitality. And don't forget to subscribe, because every week I share honest, research-backed advice to keep you strong, healthy, and confident. All right, let's bust a myth first, because a lot of men have been told a very dangerous lie about aging. Here's the myth. If you're over 60, losing your erections is just part of getting older. Wrong. That's defeatist thinking. And it's not supported by science. Yes, it's true that your body changes with age, testosterone levels dip, blood vessels get stiffer, pelvic muscles weaken, but here's the truth, these changes are modifiable. They are not destiny. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s restore strong natural erections by addressing the underlying causes instead of giving up. The real problem is that most men are never told how to fix the biology. They're handed a prescription pill that forces an erection but doesn't restore natural function. It's like spraying air freshener in a dirty room. It covers up the smell, but it doesn't clean the mess. So today, I want to give you the cleaning tools, the natural, sustainable ways to repair circulation, support testosterone, and strengthen the muscles that actually keep you hard. Now, you might be wondering, why should you listen to me? Well, I've spent 5 years as a practicing urologist, helping thousands of men just like you. And here's what makes my approach different. I don't just throw random tips or miracle supplements at you. Everything I share is grounded in peer-reviewed studies, clinical guidelines, and real-world experience. And here's the exciting part. There are 3 areas we can focus on that consistently deliver results. Think of them as the trifecta of natural erection strength. Circulation, because without strong blood flow, nothing else matters. Testosterone, your hormonal engine of desire and performance. Pelvic floor strength, the muscle mechanics that trap blood where it belongs. Fix these 3, and you'll be amazed at what your body is still capable of. Ready? Let's dive into each one, and I'll count them down for you. Fix number 1, boost nitric oxide with L-citrulline. Let's start with blood flow, because an erection is literally a hydraulic event. If you can't push enough blood into the penis and keep it there, you can't get hard. The molecule that controls this process is called nitric oxide. It signals your blood vessels to relax and expand, allowing blood to rush into the penis. But here's the catch. After 60, your nitric oxide production naturally declines. That's where L-citrulline comes in. Biologically, L-citrulline is an amino acid that your body converts into L-arginine and then into nitric oxide. The beauty is that citrulline bypasses the liver, meaning it actually raises nitric oxide more effectively than taking arginine itself. The evidence. In one double-blind, placebo-controlled study, men who took 1,500 milligrams of L-citrulline daily saw significant improvements in erection hardness with no side effects. Emotionally, imagine not having to stress about whether you'll stay hard. Imagine the relief of knowing your body is working the way it's supposed to. No pills, no panic. Practically, start with 1,500 to 3,000 milligrams daily, ideally as a powder or capsule. It's not an instant fix like a blue pill, but over weeks, it rebuilds your natural blood flow pathways. But blood flow is only part of the story, because even if the pipes are open, if your hormonal engine is sputtering, you'll still struggle. Fix number 2, reignite testosterone with ashwagandha. By the time you're 60, your testosterone levels are often 30 to 50% lower than they were in your 20s. That drop is devastating for erections. Biologically, low testosterone reduces nitric oxide production, weakens sensitivity, kills libido, and ramps up anxiety. It's the perfect storm for performance problems. The fix. One of the most powerful natural testosterone supporters is ashwagandha, an ancient adaptogen now backed by modern research. In an 8-week study published in the American Journal of Men's Health, men who took 600 milligrams of ashwagandha root extract daily saw a 15% increase in testosterone, a 167% increase in sperm count, and significant improvements in sexual satisfaction. Emotionally, think about what that means. More desire, more energy, more confidence, not just in the bedroom, but in your daily life. You don't feel like a shell of your younger self anymore. Practically, look for standardized extracts, ideally KSM66, at 600 milligrams daily. You can take it in the morning or at night. And bonus, it reduces cortisol, improves sleep, and lowers anxiety, all of which indirectly help erections too. But even with circulation and hormones in check, there's one more piece men ignore: the mechanics. And that's where the third fix comes in. Fix number 3, strengthen your pelvic floor with Kegels for men. Here's something most guys don't know. You have a muscle at the base of your penis called the bulbocavernosus muscle. Biologically, this muscle pumps blood into the penis during arousal and traps it there so you stay hard. But like any muscle, if you don't use it, it weakens with age. The fix: Kegel exercises for men. Yes, they're not just for women. Here's how to do them. Find the muscle by stopping your urine midstream. That's your pelvic floor. Once you can identify it, contract it for 3 to 5 seconds, then relax. Do 10 to 15 reps 2 to 3 times daily. Avoid squeezing your abs or glutes. Isolate that internal lift. The evidence. In one study, 40% of men with ED regained full function after 3 months of pelvic floor training. Another 35% improved even if not fully reversed. That's 75% of men seeing real results. No pills, no surgery, just a few minutes of consistency. Emotionally, the pride of knowing your body responds again. The smile on your partner's face when you stay hard longer than expected. That's dignity restored. Practically, you can do them anywhere. At your desk, in the car, while watching TV. No equipment, no excuses. So how do you put this all together? Here's your step-by-step plan. L-citrulline, 1,500 to 3,000 milligrams daily, powder or capsule. Ashwagandha, 600 milligrams, KSM66 extract daily. Kegel training, 10 to 15 reps, 2 to 3 sets daily. These 3 fixes target the root causes: poor circulation, low testosterone, weak pelvic muscles. Do this consistently for 8 to 12 weeks, and you'll be shocked at how much function you can regain. Now let me pause here because I know some of you might be thinking, but doc, what if it's too late for me? Here's the truth. It's not too late. Your body is more resilient than you think. Even in your 60s or 70s, your blood vessels can open up, your testosterone can rise, your muscles can strengthen. You are not broken, you are not done. And even small improvements can restore your confidence and bring joy back to your intimacy. Don't underestimate how powerful that is for your quality of life. Gentlemen, listen closely. Struggling to stay hard is not a life sentence. It's a signal that your body needs support in circulation, hormones, and mechanics. And the good news, you now have 3 natural proven tools to fix it. Remember, you are not past your prime. You are not defined by decline. With the right habits, you can reclaim your vitality, your confidence, and your connection with your partner. If this video helped you, please like it.